Legging, please. Ready? Go. Coping first. Now the match will begin. Rail 1, curbing E2 first to break. Extension call.把手机的闪光灯关一下。
And we're back. We raced back from dinner as quick as we could. Looks like we got here just in time for the first rack. Sorry, we were outside. I got a little bit of the sniffles. Do we still have matches going from 2 o'clock? No, those are all finished. Looks like they're still entering on the real-time scoring the matches for this round. We almost had Xia Xia Lu and Han Yu, but when they mentioned this match was on tap also, we jumped at this one. Well, Darren Appleton is out. The defending champion is out. Shihan King. Corey Duell is out. Lee Van Corteza is out. Zhonglin Chang is out. Antonio Linning is out. Down to 16 men and 16 women. And I see Jayson plays Chinese pool the same way he plays American pool, kind of fast and loose.
Jayson under rack.
I think the 15 ball there. Jayson takes a 1-rack lead.
Rack 2. Jayson shot to break.
Boy, he hit him awfully hard. He moved a lot of balls around the table, but nothing good happened.
Second. 5, 4.
Boy, I was going to say at the rate that Ko was making balls there, this was going to be a fast match.
Extension call.
He's wanting that 14 in the side, but so we are second rack. Doesn't want that ball to go in. I can't see if the 13 goes in the side. I believe it does. Played that shot well.
He was so worried about leave that he just happened to miss that side.
Now let's see if Jayson plays this rack at the pace that he played the last one. No one has informed Jayson yet that the pockets are tight on these tables. The first rack he shot as if he were playing 8-ball back home on a 9-footer.
But he won.
He won the first game, yeah.
He's got some work to do on this with...
Well, maybe that'll serve as a reminder.
That's enough angle that he should be able to come back over for the 10 after the 9 and then leave for the 8.
Play for the 8 on the side. Went too far. Not being able to put inside on that ball, he had such a small window. He almost would have been better off trying to bump it.
Tough leave. Does look like he could maybe play it off that, but he's got to hit it perfect. Oh,
I think he made it.
Curbing
Never even touched the rail.
That was a nice shot. Did you look up the rule? Can the 8 ball be slopped in?
No, I did not.
How do you hit that?
For sure. Rest 3, clipping E to burn.
Trying to see who knocked Carlo Beato knocked Coe's brother out 9-2. Did he go? Yeah. Coe's brother went 2 and out. Never even made it out of the double elimination stage.
Well, he broke and didn't make anything, so let's see what Jayson can do with it.
11 goes in the side. 8 goes in the side. I think he feels he should be out here. That was uncharacteristic. Wonder if maybe the TV table is playing different just because of the lights. I mean, every table has got good light on it, but I'm wondering if the TV table might be playing a little faster. This is the last round of play for the night. And then we will be back at, don't tell me, looks like 10 a.m.
Nice bank. Haven't seen too many banks on these tables, so when they're hit nice. I can't believe he hit the rail in this down there.
Yeah. I think he's got to use the 1. I mean, the 1 would be the most obvious ball to use to break those balls open. Gonna have to get on it. I think he tries to get on it now. Of course, he's still got to figure out the 5. Or you could just try to break it open now and not get there. That seemed like a real low reward time to try to break those balls open. You hit the 11 solid. You may have the 2.
Ten seconds. Extension code.
So did you explain the different things that they have over here in the Chinese 8-ball? The fact that the felt is thicker, they have heated tables.
The pockets are cut differently. The pockets are much, much tighter, and they're cut round like a snooker table. The Andy cloth, I don't remember if we used Andy cloth in this tournament last year or not, but the cloth is extremely thick, so the table plays a lot slower than you would expect. It's about as night and day difference from Simonis 860 as you can get. We are playing with the lucky ball rule, where if you fluke a ball in, it counts and you keep shooting. It kind of makes me wonder if they took that from snooker. Fifteen, 14. 13, 12. Does he draw back over here? Or does he shoot the 13 now? Is he going to try to just get down on the short rail? No, didn't have to draw over if you could just spin over.
Nice shot.
Now make the 13 float out one rail towards the middle of the table. And then the same sort of thing here.
Come back off to make the 8 in the side.
Yep. Just like that.
Nicely done.
2-1 Jayson, and if I'm not mistaken, they've each won on their opponent's break, which is unusual. Looks like they're starting to report some scores from other matches. Carlo Beato is tied with Bingji Chu. Mick Hill and Wu Xiaosheng are 1-1. Ladies division, Gai Yun Kim trails Jiang Tang 2-0. Yu Jin Peng leads Yuan Chun Lin 2-0. Everything else is either 1-0 or 1-1. Xia Lu trails Han Yu 1-0. The whole room's vibrating. You think Adam's driving by? Now that's the kind of break you want.
Did he make one?
He made a ball.
Cue ball stayed in the middle of the table, and everything's pretty wide open. solids or stripes?
He wouldn't take on that 210-1 right now, would he?
If he did, that would take away a couple of the
10
tough
seconds.
balls for either way.
Extension call.
No.
Well, he knows it's there.
True. Four ball goes between the 11 and the 1.
Yes. Oh, no, he's not. Well, no, not going to like that at all. Where was he trying to get?
He was trying to get for 4. He pointed at the spot at the table.
Ko couldn't have left him better himself.
Boy, that's tough.
Where's he going here? He's just going to put one of Ko's balls on the rail.
Wing hand. This is a wing.
He figures if Ko's got ball in hand, he'll leave him 2 things to worry about. Is he playing the 11 off the 1? Well, that would free up the pocket for the 10 ball. He could play the 12 next.
10 seconds.
Interesting.
Well, now he's got to get on the 10 ball. Maybe he plays the 12, then the 13.
He's still got those 2 balls that are...
But I think if he gets on the 15, he can make it. I mean, he's got a real tight window, but these guys play the kind of position play that they could get to that window.
He just played a ball off another ball, though. That wasn't...
Oh, I think he intentionally played it that way.
I know,
Extension
but
call.
to leave for the 12 and make it harder to get to the 10.
Right. It was tough to control where the 1 was going to go.
Different choice.
8 school.
That would be pro school.
Yeah, that's a whole different school. He was leaving for the window. No need to get fancy, just leave for the window.
Wow. Take that back.
Yeah, you think he's got room? You drive a truck through there. Trying to figure out where he's going to leave himself next. I mean, he could pretty much leave himself on any of them.
13 in the side. Yeah, down there. Broke it up, left. Wow.
Boy, you hit that ball great.
It's harder to see the patterns again.
Fifteen, 9, 15, 9, 13, 14 is my guess.
Rattled that one a little bit.
Yeah.
Jayson shot on the right. The 5, curbing E to break. Ten-second. Extension call. Ten-second. Extension call.
And we're back. We just got Pool Stats 101. For anyone who was wondering about the stats thing that was coming up on their screen, we got a quick rundown on it. We don't get it on our live video, but we get it on the delayed video that you're seeing. So you can see it, but we can't. But we know what it means and you don't. So that seems fair. We'll explain it when it comes back up. One thing I did notice when they were explaining it to us is Jayson is shooting roughly 25 seconds average on each shot, while Kopin is taking almost a full 45 seconds.
You think he would have looked to see if the shot would go before?
It goes.
Yeah.
Although he kind of looked like he wasn't sure.
Twice.
3-2. Was that a break and run? We'll know in just a moment.
I don't think it was.
Good piece.
Well, no, I guess it wasn't a break and run if there's just 4 solids out there.
Looks like it's break time.
Let's see if we get our stats up after that rack. Yes, we did. Okay, quick rundown of the stats. From the top, potting success is ball making. So Jayson is making balls slightly better than Kopin. Safety success is how many times you hide your opponent, so they don't have a direct path to the ball. So of course safety solved success is how many times they kicked out of a safety, since we haven't had any successful safeties yet, which is kind of amusing. We're 5 racks into the game and no one's played a safety yet, or at least what they consider a safety. Jayson's making a ball half the time, taking 26 seconds on average on each shot, with Kopin taking 42. And Jayson has given up ball in hand once. Neither player has broken ran either from the break or from a dry break. So that's where we're at. And I'm going to find out if we get that on this page 2. Seems like an awfully early break for a race to 11. Okay, yeah, we've got it here too. So then I can turn this one off.
Up 6. Jayson shot.
And I can turn this one off. Okay, Jayson to break. Leads 3-2. Dry break. I don't see any real problems.
But based on the stats you just read, nobody has run from somebody's dry break yet.
Right. And well, I would say surprisingly nobody's ran a rack, broken ran a rack. But we've only seen a handful of those all day today. I think this may be Ko's best chance for a table run from a dry break. Oh, we're getting the time left on the clock now, too. That's what it looked like just came up there on the bottom left when Ko got down on that shot. Let's see it on the replay to see if, or not the replay, the delay, to see if they're getting it too. It seems like the toughest shot here is to get on the 5.
I would say 5 to 7 might be.
Well, I was thinking if he could shoot the 4 and draw back just a hair. Look out, side pocket. Now he's got problems that he didn't have to have. He was straight in on the 4. Yeah, see here, I think he could have made the 4, just drawn back to that window. I mean, that's a bigger window than the one he left last time. Now I think he's going to come into that window. All right, that works too. 5 to the 3 is going to be a little difficult. I mean, he's got a great big path there if he gets the right angle to go to the long rail and back out.
You saw that on TV.
Yeah, I know. My rudimentary telestrator. But he's going to have to get on, and he's going to have to get pretty good on the 3 in order to get shape on the 8. I don't know if the 8 passes the 10, so he may not have to get as good. He's running out of time. I'm sure he took his yeah. I wonder if they automatically take the extension or if they have to tell the referee. And we still have not had a run from a dry break. Well, now he's going to have to take care of the 10 ball. I didn't see any real issues until then. Well, that left itself in a nice spot for him. Do you think he was playing that ball off of there?
He had to, because the 9 and the 14 were going to be hard to get by there. And so he would have had to leave the 9, 10, 14 all on the right-hand side. I think he did.
Boy, that ball crept in the pocket.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to hang for a minute. And it looks like he doesn't have enough to be able to get the 10 over there. But they always seem to do it anyway.
Oh my.
Again, off another ball. Nicely done.
He's bringing out all the road shots here. Gotta make it look lucky. he played that ball well. Move it off the rail.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah. 9 on the side. Shouldn't have any problem. Gotta figure out how to get back on the 15. Oh, he's jacking up a little bit. Is he trying to hold this? Oh, he went down table. Okay. He couldn't have left himself much better there if he had just picked up the cue ball and put it there.
So make it drop back just a little bit for the 9 on the side.
That's what I'm thinking. If you hit it really bad, shoot the 9 in the corner. He shot one of those earlier. Don't overrun it.
8 on the other side.
I think so. Back out in front by 2 here.
Jayson short in the red.
4-2 Jayson. Let's see if our stats come up now.
Thank you.
Right now it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. It's not cold. It's not cold.
Red 7.
No.
Curbing into black.
No, it's your imagination. No, I don't think we're going to get stats after that one. Jayson ran out so quick. Code break, trailing by 2. It's looking dry.
And those solids are looking pretty.
Yeah, they are. 3 ball leaves you perfectly on the 8. 7 to get things started. You got some nice easy shot in the side. Seven, maybe 5, 6.
A little bit of work with the 1, 2. It might be easier to go, yeah. 6 then 2. 6 then 1 then 2.
If the 5 goes in the side, I mean, I guess you could leave the easy. That was nice to not settle for cutting the 2 and running into the 10 ball with the cue. Instead, coming back over, although he looks pretty straight in. Yeah, not a problem for him.
4, 5, 3, 8.
That's what it looks like from here. I didn't think he wanted to lean out over the table that way. I'm a little surprised he hit that ball with top, but it worked out better.
Just enough.
You know, this is the exact opposite of what we were seeing earlier. This is a player shooting with confidence. Could have come over another inch or two, but he'll be fine. I wonder if he'll follow it and come back up, which is what you would think you would do on a regular 9-foot table, or if he'll kill it like so many players have been doing.
It's tough. So he has to use... Oh, is he getting an extension?
Well, if he needed the bridge, he would have asked the ref for it, and the ref would have gotten for it. I wonder if he's tying his shoes.
Extension.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering if maybe he was falling out of his shoe. I've done that. Recently. Stretch out over the table, come right out of my shoe. He's probably got those moose shoes. It's if you haven't seen them on Facebook, they're pool playing shoes. The company's name is Moose. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, ouch.
What did he do? Remember that last shot saying he could have come over a couple more inches?
I think he thought that he'd hit the 12. Ooh.
He's not even jumping this.
I'm pretty sure the stat for running from somebody else's break
Is going to remain at 0.
Mm-hmm.
Foul. Ball in your hand.
That's the second time Jayson's given up ball in hand. You got to run out here. Boy, that ball looked like it was going in.
Mm-hmm.
Again, looks like he's going for the leave him 2 problems and he can only solve 1 with ball in hand approach. So much for having 2 problems.
So 10 and leave for the 13.
Yeah, the only thing even semi-tricky is the 11 to the 15. Just because he's got 1 less pocket, he can put that in. He's got to make sure he leaves an angle on this. Yeah, draw it back to the rail, play it from there.
Looks that way.
That'll work.
Yes, it will.
Köping in the red.
4-3 Jayson. Ga Young Kim is now down 3-1 against Jiang Teng.
Can you see stats if you're over there?
We got enough of a delay. We're probably a minute behind. Or actually, what we're seeing on the stream is a minute behind what's actually happening. Okay, let's see if we get our stats here.
Red 8. Jayson show to play.
Doesn't look like it. Oh, there we go. Oops. I thought maybe that would pause it. Okay. Jayson's still making balls slightly better than Ko Pin-yi. Breaking a little better. Shooting quicker. And 2 fouls. That seems to be the difference in the match. The fact that he's fouled twice. And if Ko Pin-yi doesn't have any successful safeties on him, that means Jayson has put himself in those spots. Which would make sense considering Jayson's game. Jayson plays fast and loose. That's what it's all about.
He made one on the break, and it looks like a very runnable table.
One ball. Figure out the one ball. Does he try to break it out now? I wouldn't be surprised if he made this 5 ball and drew down to break out the 1. I think I should get a bow tie.
Sure. There you go.
You never let me have any fun.
So he's planning on drawing back for the 2 on the side.
And going to leave himself that small. Is he going to put the 1 in the corner over where it's at? Or is he going to try to come in behind it and play it in the other corner? Yeah, that answers that question.
There you go.
This is not going to be an easy... Well, actually, he doesn't have to draw it a whole lot here. He could almost stop it.
Did he get there? Although...
You know, it looks to us on a lot of shots like they didn't get there, but they do. We just have such a funny angle on it.
Yes, he did.
We're going to have our first break and run here.
Shh.
Do you want to jinx him?
Just let somebody get it first.
Jason's pointing out his angle, asking the ref if he'll dig a little trough in the felt for him. Like Etch-a-Sketch.
Okay.
Okay.
This is not a gimme. I don't think he made it. He did.
He did. Nice shot.
Back ahead by 2.
And the first break and run of the match.
Very nice. Looks like he's got his boys up in the stands cheering him on. We're on a second timeout. We're an hour into the match, and we're on a second timeout.
How many do they get?
I thought they only got one. Maybe they get more since it's gone to a race to 11. Are we going to get our stats here? There we go. Almost 86% of the time he's making it the ball that he's trying to make. One break and run. It's interesting that we're 8 racks in and we still don't see what they've considered a safety. Let's check a couple of the other tables while we're on break.
Jayson played safety on himself twice.
Yeah, that's it. I don't think he gets credit for those. Kelly Fisher is tied with Shi Tian Ki 3-3. Ximing Chen leads her match with Jingxi Ya 4-2. Xia Lu and Han Yu are 2-2, and Ga Young still trails 3-1. In the men's matches, Wu Shaxing is 3-3 with Mick Hill. Beato trails 4-3 to Chu Bingji. Haitao Lu has got a 5-1 lead on Meng Fan Yu. Shen Chong Yang is 5-4 on the player from Myanmar. Yang Fan is 7-1 up on Wang Can, both Chinese players. That pretty much brings you up to speed on that. Look at the bracket. Somebody was pointing out who Wu Shaxing might be playing in the next round. Yeah, Wu Shaxing, if he wins his match against Mick Hill, or whoever wins that match, will play the winner of this match. That'll be a marquee match for sure. And in the ladies division, Xia Lu and Han Yu, the winner of that will play the winner of Ga Young Kim's match. We are back from the timeout. Ko Ping Yi to break. Dry break.
So close to his first making one on break.
Well, he's made a ball on the break once in the past. He's making a ball on the break 25% of the time, so he's broke 4 times and made it once. That's not really going to work in this game. Although it...
What is Jayson's percentage?
50%.
Not a lot better.
I don't think we're going to see a return from a dry break run here.
Yeah, there's some work out there.
12 may go in the bottom left. Well, I mean, it'll go in the bottom right after he opens up the pocket. Just the question is how he's going to do that. He's not going to do it here. That's not what he had in mind.
Might still work okay. You know, he definitely wanted to make the 6.
Right. Ko doesn't want to make it here. I don't think he wants to make it until he's ready to run out.
So that leaves him a combo or safety. And the 2 ball is not in an easy position.
I don't see a whole lot of what they would consider successful safeties here. Now, the gentleman was explaining to us that a successful safety is
10 seconds.
they don't have a direct path to their ball, but we've seen a lot of safeties today that nice combo. You know, we've seen a lot of safeties today that were not just take away their path to the ball. You know, if you leave them long and with no pocket to shoot at, that's pretty safe. You know, you want to dare them to bank a ball in. Remember Yu-Gi-Oh?
Hmm?
Remember Yu-Gi-Oh? I think Pinyi-Ko has Yu-Gi-Oh hair. Look at it. I think he does. He might not find that real amusing. That was asking way too much. See, that, yeah, that would be a two-way shot. I don't think he cared one bit if he made that ball. Put another ball in front of a pocket.
Left the 1 on the side, but he's still got that 2. To get out of there.
I just don't see any shot that I like to break the 2 out. Would you think about making the 1, following it up like this, and then banking the 2?
He might. He likes his banks.
Yeah. Because I just don't see a breakout.
So he, if he makes that, he also breaks the 8 out. And he still has that pocket down there if he doesn't.
Yeah.
Like that.
Now is that the second bank that we've seen today? And
Him.
and they've all been in the side pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, I don't think they mind banking into the side near as much as they want to bank into the corner.
Left himself a little tougher than he'd like. I mean, he could do the 7. I think he wanted to do the 6 right now, though. Got it in there.
I think he wants to shoot the 7 and then the 4, and then use the 3 to get down to the 8. Well, he didn't leave either one of them easier than the other.
Extension call.
cue ball over to the long rail. He'd almost have to try to hook himself on the 11 to hook himself. Well, he didn't try to hook himself.
Curbing in the red.
He did that rather nicely.
Yeah, back within 1. But now he's going to have to win a game on Shaw's break. Seems like every time he gets back within 1, Shaw wins the next game. Let's see how that's upped his ball making percentage. I think we were a little over 80% with Ko last time.
Return. Jayson show to break.
Still right about 80. Jayson's at 85. Ko Ping-yi's break percentage has gone down to 20%. He's picked up his pace a little bit. Everything else is pretty much the same. Well, actually, no, that was Jayson's break, so now Ko's got to win a game. No, it wasn't.
That was Jayson's break.
Oh, I'm getting confused between the two screens. You know, it doesn't take much to confuse me. Just don't say anything at all. That's right, mum's the word. Can you make this 15 and then break out the 14? Yes, he can.
That 10-12 is going to be a little bit of work to get to.
If he can get up by the short rail, he could make the 10 on the side. That didn't make things much easier.
Yeah.
You can tell by the look on his face he didn't like that. Easy. Nice speed.
He's got to kind of hold it to do the 13 to be able to leave for the 12 on the side. And, or he could play safety.
But that ball came so close to going in. Again, I question whether he was trying to make the ball.
I think he was trying for the third safety on himself.
Yeah, and he succeeded very well. Is this going to be a successful safety?
He can hit the front of the 12. He can come off the rail and hit the 10. You just got to be careful that he doesn't make the 8.
I'm just considering based on the stat keeper's rules. Successful safety and a successful kick out of safety, but it wasn't much of a safety.
Wasn't bad for what he had to work with.
No.
And he's got to get that 7 out of there. Was that a safety?
If it was, it wasn't a very good one. I mean, I realize he doesn't have anything to shoot at, but I just think he's giving up too many options.
Nice shot. Center pocket. So 14, 10, 12, 8.
Yeah. For Jayson to go back ahead by 2. I think I could get out 1 out of 5 times from here. 2 out of 5 from here. Yeah, I don't know what Pinico was trying to accomplish with that safety. Was he just teasing, you know, daring Jayson to try to run out?
Jayson shot in the right.
I believe he took the dare if he was.
Should have asked Jayson beforehand how many times they've faced off in the past 6 months or so.
That would be a nice little statistic to have.
Yeah, it would. Will you go down there and ask him real quick?
Yeah, get right on that.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Well, if you wait 10 minutes, they'll take a time out. If I remember correctly, Jayson was at right at 86% on ball making.
Black 11. Curbing it to break.
Pinico to break. No, maybe no stats this time.
Sometimes it's a little... it's like the score down there goes away and then it comes up. So give it a minute.
Dry break from Co.
Maybe not.
And boy, talk about balls tied up on an island out there. And then you got the 8-ball there just daring you to try to run a ball into that and miss what you're aiming for.
Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, stanching goal.
I want to go out. 7 o'clock in the morning for me to get up.
Well, matches start at 10 tomorrow, so it won't be as bad.
Same. Today.
and we found out interesting news on this trip to China. Apparently, the natives here like to sleep on boards. We went to the front desk and said, why exactly is the bed so hard? And they said, oh no, we like it that way. So we've been moved to a different bed that is not a board with a sheet on it. Gotta be careful here. Nope, didn't get there. Didn't even really threaten to get there. Oh, damn. I forgot when we switched rooms today. I didn't get the trail mix. I think I left it in the old room. Don't even look for it. I'm sure it's gone. It's certainly not in my bag. So, I'm sorry about that. He ran a little farther. Would he play the 6 off the 10 from here?
Looks that way.
Any other player, you could probably say, would he try that? And you could immediately say no. But with Jayson, look out, 8-ball.
There you go.
Well, that makes things a little more interesting down there.
And he put the 4 in front of the side pocket.
So with Jayson leading by 2, this would be Ko's turn to win a game. He looks like he's winding up for something here. Yeah, not really.
You can make the 9, nudge the 12 out of there.
Yeah. Just looking at it. He heard you and said, hey, there's an idea.
Still got problems down by that 8.
I think he believes that he can make the 10 and break
it out.
yeah, and is so sure of it that he's willing to leave it for last. I mean, I understand he doesn't want to break it out.
Too soon.
Right. See, and we're always taught break out the trouble balls immediately, but in this game it might not necessarily make sense.
Well, actually the 12 will go on the side past that 4. We've seen that happen before. Where
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
oh, there's plenty of room. It's just that angle. Well, looks like maybe he's going to do it now.
Now's the time to do it. Can he make... No, he can't just play shape on it. Played that pretty well.
Yes, he did.
I'll give him an A for that.
Comes off the rail right. He should be able to leave for the 12 in the side or the 11 in the corner. And then whichever one he doesn't do the other one, get to the 8.
I like the 12 in the side next.
Just having a little hard time shooting over that 7 right now. He did it pretty well. Phew. Pulled a little far.
Yeah, the 11 doesn't go, but he's fine.
Oh, yeah.
I thought for a second it might go past the
You know,
6.
No. No, it's got to be 12, 11, 8.
And he can even play this off the 4, so he doesn't have to cut it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Is he drawing this ball into the 6? No. That's what it looked like he was lining up in. Oh, he did. Oh, wow, he played that good. I thought he was just going to run into it to make sure he didn't hook himself behind it. Shape off the second ball.
in the left.
Ping you go, back within 1. Look at our stats here.
Rook 12. Jayson shows to play.
Or not.
Give it a minute.
Meanwhile, Jayson breaks, makes a stripe in the side. Doesn't have anything really to shoot at.
It's got the 15 on the side.
Yeah, run into the 3. Hope he doesn't hook himself.
Seconds. Extension call.
He went for the combo.
That's interesting. What do you think the odds are on a... Oh no, this wouldn't be a run from a dry break. So the odds would be 0.
Good guess. It looks like they like the solids better than the stripes.
Yeah, definitely. You could shoot the 5 here and stop the cue ball to leave the 1.
Can't really stop the cue ball at that angle. It's going to slide.
Well, yeah, but you can kill the cue ball.
Okay. Different terminology.
Or you could just go to the rail and back.
The 7-3 gonna kind of be a little bit dependent on how he ends up with it.
Yeah. I
6.
don't think either one of them goes in the side. With that in mind, he He's got to, yeah, he's got to get the 4 out of there. Well, he could break it out now. Shoot the 2 on the side. Something would have to happen really, really unlucky for him not to have a shot after that.
Made the 2, got the breakout.
The only thing tricky from here is coming down to the right spot on the 6.
So he's going to do the 3, 4, 7, 6. Almost be easier to leave the 3 to come down for the 6 rather than
Yeah.
the 7. But let's see what he does.
I suppose he could shoot the 6 in the corner. I was thinking the 6 on the side. Yeah, 6 on the corner is a lot easier to get on. It's an interesting look from Jayson.
Boy, he's got good placement.
Yeah. To the rail and back. Be the traditional way of getting there. We're going to be tied up here at 6.
Curbing in and the right.
And while we wait for the stream to catch up, Yang Fan leads Wang Can 10-3. Haitao Lu leads Meng Fan Yu 7-1. Carlo Beato trails Chu Bingji 6-4. Looking to see if our stats come up. Got us a brand new match here, race to 5 with co-breaking. No stats, okay. Other matches going on. Wu Shaxing is 5-5 with Mick Hill. In the ladies division, Kelly Fisher is 4-4 with Shi Tian Qi. Ga Young Kim is 5-3 ahead of Zhang Tang. And Xia Lu leads Han Yu 5-3. Ko made a solid in the side pocket.
On the break.
On the break.
Wow.
Okay, he left the 5 on the side. Gonna have to be careful if he's gonna play that and come down to the short rail. That doesn't look to be what he wants. Does the 1 clear the 6?
Yes.
Okay, well, he doesn't have to be as careful. We know the 4 will go in the side. Two will go in the other side. Boy, if that's the case, I'm thinking Ko's got an out here. I'm thinking 1, 6, 2, 4, 8. I'm sure he'll do something different, but
Extension call.
I wouldn't have gone for the 1 and hook yourself on the 4 ball.
I'm pretty sure he didn't do that on purpose.
I think that was a real golden opportunity to take the lead and really make a statement coming back from down 2. I think he was trying to get over there to leave the 2 in the opposite corner. The 2 goes on the side all day.
Maybe he didn't want the 4 on the side.
That must be it.
That wasn't an easy shot to get in the side.
No. Yeah, that must be it. They're not frozen. How much you want to bet Jayson does not play a safety here? I think he wants to run out with every fiber of his being.
Has anybody gotten statistics of a safety?
I don't know. We haven't seen it for a couple of racks.
That's true.
But just knowing Jayson's game, he wants to run out here. He wants to prove to Ko that he's the better player. You can't leave me something like that as a safe. And he proves me wrong.
I don't think it counts as a safety because he did not make it so you cannot see the path to the ball.
Right, but he meant it for it to be safe.
Yes.
And this, you know, we've talked to Jayson about how his game has changed and he's playing more safe. Sounds like a moped gang just drove by. Look at that shot. With, no, I was going to say with very little reward, but he got a lot of reward.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and the 4 goes from there too.
So he can do whichever one he wants to. And
he could play the 4, come straight back.
for the 2, then the 8.
Yeah. Or the 2 in the corner. Well, I suppose it's easier to get on the 8 that way. Not sure what he doesn't like about this. Oh, his angle's going the wrong direction. Okay.
Boy, that looks like he just barely left enough of it to... No, it's the angle sometimes.
Could be in the left.
Well, now he's up for the first time in the match, right?
Right. He's won 3 games in a row. And while that was kind of a weak safety from Jayson, it hasn't really been on Jayson that he's trailing now. You know, Ko has just upped his game a little bit.
Although he is probably sitting in the chair going, that's why I don't play safety.
Yeah. Should have just ran out.
14. Jayson shows to break.
Shaw's up to break in a hurry. There. Ko is now pocketing balls more at a better percentage than Jayson. And he's got one successful safety, which Jayson then kicked out of. His break percentage is still pretty weak. And they gave him one run out after the break. I wonder if it's because he came to an open table. I wonder if that's what they consider it.
I don't know.
Ball on the break from Jayson.
I thought we said that he did get the one. Remember? We said somebody's finally done it. Been that long for it?
Yeah. 3/4 simers. Well, here's a golden opportunity for a run out.
Yes, it is.
Just got to get that 14 out and make sure you leave the 11.
Well, couldn't he do the 14, then to the 10, then the 11?
Sure. Although I don't know. Well, that angle will work. He'll just play it in the same pocket.
Which works if he leaves a good angle to stop it or draw it down a little bit for the 12 on the side.
Right. Gonna have to go too well. You could draw it back. I like the two rails. Yeah. That's perfect. Ximeng Chen now leads Jing Xia 7-3. That's the closest match to being over in the ladies division. The men's division has 2 matches with a player on 10. Yang Fan and Gong Hai Feng are both at 10 in their matches.
7-7. That was a break and run?
Yes, it was. Now it's a race to 4 with Ko breaking.
Are different.
Yes, they are.
I don't just mean on top, but I mean, it just looks like the balls when they drop in there should be able to fall out easy.
Oh, well, I thought you looked at them. It looks like there's enough space to hold maybe 6 balls there. They fall and then they roll into a little holder. They're not like drop pockets.
And 15.
So that's why I was saying they just look a little bit different. I haven't seen them up close.
Ko to break, where he's making the ball 28% of the time.
It's gone up from 20.
It's going to go up again. Come on down here, 7.
If they scratch on the break, does it count towards their percentage still? If they make something?
I don't know. No, he didn't. I doubt it.
He didn't scratch. I'm just curious.
Right.
He looks happy.
There's a happy man. rather play the 9 in the side. But how do you... Or maybe you play the 10 in the side now.
I think he was looking at the 9, maybe the 10.
Extension call.
Doesn't really have a solid except for the 7. And
Yeah.
what would he leave? I guess if he did that, he could go 2 rails and leave for the 3 in the corner.
Yeah, but the 2's real limited as far as options.
Mm-hmm. The stripes do look a lot better.
They did. Not the kind of... Well, he's going to play it in the side, yeah. Bad things could happen down here. Well,
Worked out
that could have
okay.
been a lot. Well, does it go by the 1? Or the 10 goes in the side?
Yeah, 10 goes in the side, and then the way he's playing it, I would imagine 10 try to leave for the 14.
Yeah.
Fourteen, 11, 12, 8.
Seconds. 5, 4. Oh.
That could leave a mark.
Did he take that for granted?
Maybe more a little bit, trying to leave for the 14.
I think he wants to shoot the 1 next. No?
4 in the side.
Yeah, he's got to leave the 2 to get on the 8. 1, 5, 3.
Almost better 1, 3, 5. Oh, he's going to do the 2 anyway.
That's interesting. It goes.
Just a little further than he would have liked to have gone with it.
Yeah.
请观众保持安静。
I think he can make it and run into the 10. I mean, as long as he hits the back side of the 10, he's fine. He just doesn't want to bump the front side of it and hook himself behind the 12.
Plays 4th safe on himself.
Yeah.
He did well.
I think he would have liked to have moved the 10 further down table, though.
can come back across and he's fine.
Yep. Regain the lead. And it'll be his break.
Yes.
Oh, I think it's her purse.
Hmm? I think it's right.
I think it's Gio's purse.
Oh. Probably somebody calling. Oh. Uh-oh. What did we miss? Oh, that's what I
Oh
thought.
my. Shades of Torsten's match there.
Got a little work to do here. I wonder where he's going.
He's really winding up. Is he trying to play? No, he's playing the 10 on the side. And leaving himself tough. Comes from not wanting to shoot that ball length of the table.
He might do another bank.
Boy, I don't know. Do you want to risk your... I mean, he goes down. He misses this bank, he loses the game. There's no question. I mean, I guess you could play the 11, try to bank the 11.
No, I was kind of thinking the other one on the side. He might just cut.
I think he just plays safe.
Yeah.
I think he hits the 11 and rolls up on this 14.
He's got to get it behind there, or it's an easy bank.
He's got to get the bottom right of the ball so he doesn't just leave us. No, he's not playing that. Yeah, he is. Okay.
That was good safety. I think that'll count towards his stats, right?
That will. Now, can Jayson two-rail out of this? Boy, I don't see a two-rail out of it.
No, he did pretty good on that. It's one of those two where you're just going, I wouldn't have to figure this out had I not missed that 8.
Right. And how did you miss that 8?
10 seconds. Extension call.
Oh, he's going to try to two-rail it that way.
Almost the only way.
How did he hit it?
No.
Wow!
Jayson shot in the rack.
What a shot.
Wow. If you kick like that, what the heck? That was nice.
Couldn't have hit that better.
Well, he's back in the lead.
Boy, he looks nervous.
That was a tough one.
Yeah, it was. I didn't even visualize that shot. I'm thinking 2 rails into the corner.
I did, but I didn't want it.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
16. Jayson shot to break.
Gotta make a ball here. Don't get over pumped after that.
Yeah, if you could do a break and run, it would be really nice to have a 2-game lead.
Made a
There you
ball,
go.
made 2 balls.
4-8's a little tough, but in the middle of the table, he can break it up. he needs to.
Made one of each, yeah. He could leave the... He loves playing balls off other balls. I was thinking if he left the 13, he could have made that and ran into the 8 and opened it up and still had the 14 as a shot.
He might do the 13 and then the 14 on the side and break the 8 up then and leave the 11.
Okay. That's an option. Yep, that's what he's looking at. Gotta talk a little quieter. I don't want him getting... I don't know if he saw that shot until you said something.
Yeah, that's it. It's like just enough of an angle maybe that he can hit it.
Yeah, just he's going to run into the 8 ball solid and just move the 4 over to the long rail. Just don't get crazy here. He's still fine. He's not jacked up.
And if he gets the 11, a little bit of an angle might be easier to do the 11-9 than the 10.
I was thinking the 11, then the 10 on the side.
I don't think he can keep it there for it.
He can go up to the rail and back.
Right. Oh, the other side.
That's the side I was thinking of, yeah. Sure it was. Although I kind of wonder if he wouldn't rather shoot the 9 now.
And have the 10 to get down on the 8.
Yeah. No, he's going to shoot the 10. Now he just makes the 9 and floats over to the other side of the table and says, I'm Jayson Shaw, I never miss.
Does he have shirts that says that? See that?
He might soon. After the year he had last year.
Yeah.
They don't call him Eagle Eye for nothing. I bet he makes this.
I'm not going to take that bet.
Jayson Shaw on the right.
Break and run.
Is that his second one?
I believe so.
Time out.
Amazing what a 2-rail kick will do for your confidence. Ko says, I want to go home. I hooked him well, and he kicked out, and I want to go home.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sure we're going to get stats now.
I do notice that they're more willing to get the balls after they're done shooting at the table.
When they've won? Yeah. Yeah.
Other stats that I keep.
Yeah. How often they
don't have that on paper, but
they don't show that one in between racks?
no.
Shaw's moved back out ahead in ball making percentage. And again, Ko Pin Yi. 100% safety success. Okay, so how do they know when he meant to shoot a safety and when he didn't? Ko's up to 37% on the break. 2 break and runs for Shaw. 3 fouls. Well, okay. Ko's going to break next. Let's look and see where our other, what our other matches look like. Oh, we've got some winners. Simeng Chen is through to the next round. She won 9-3 over Jingxi Ya. Kelly Fisher is 5-5 with Shi Tian Qi. Ga Yun Kim is 5-5 with Zhang Teng. And Xia Xiaolu leads Han Yu 6-4. Those are all ladies' matches. Men's matches, Wu Shaxing leads Mick Hill 8-7. Gong Hai Feng and Yang Fan have both won and advanced to the final 8. Zhu Long is on the hill at 10-3 over Gareth Hibbett from Great Britain. And Carlo Beato trails Chu Bingji 9-5. Alright, Ko is back to break.
At 17, 柯秉义 to break.
Lost his cue ball a little bit, and I think he broke dry. Shaw's not going to want the stripes.
Looks like we might be able to do the 4 on the side.
Or do you want to back cut? Well, boy, back cutting the 7 looks tough. Five go by the 2 or the 3?
It might.
He's looking at that 4 ball. Boy, I don't like that. That's a tough shot. Well, he's looking at 5 now. Yeah, it goes. Not like that, though.
Solids still look better with those 2 stripes over there like they are.
Yeah, they do. The 4 ball's the only tough one.
I don't think the 4 ball's that tough. For that side?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. Well, and I'm saying that the 6 goes down the rail, which I'm forgetting what kind of table I'm playing on. Jayson just seemed to rush that 5 ball.
You don't think he really liked it?
No. And I don't think they get extra time after the break. A lot of times when you're on a shot clock, you get extra time after the break.
So almost 3-4 afterwards. Because he's going to do the 1-5.
Yeah, but I don't see him making the 4 and getting on the 7 or the 6 next.
A little bit of drop. Guess it depends on the angle.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Made that ball so clean, I think you could have made it down a long rail. Everything gets a little bit more difficult after this 5 ball. don't think he cares for that. If the 4 ball goes, he's got the 1, then the 4. I just read his lips. He told his buddy if the 1 ball goes, he's got that and then the 4.
Did he?
He did. You couldn't see that?
No. I can't read lips. I'm pretty sure you can't either. Back cutting the 7. He's...
Oof. I don't like that. Where's the cue ball going after that?
Well, he's going to go off the 6 just a little bit, and so he needs to go a couple rails probably.
Hmm.
Yeah, that 4 on the sides are harder than it looked to start with.
Yeah. And I don't see how he's going to get it in, you know, make it any easier. Don't do that. I still don't think he likes his angle on the 7. Oh, too many bad things can happen here. That being one of them. If you play the 6 in the corner,
What are you going to do with the 4?
right, you've got nothing on the 4. Because you've got to draw it out of the scratch. You've got to play safe. He's not going to play this inside.
Wow. Guess he is.
That 4 ball must go after all.
Wow.
Talk about having to hit a ball perfect.
Ooh. Well, Jayson has a little bit of work out there. The 2 balls that are tied up together.
Yeah, but he can play safeties all night. I think he left him
A window.
a window to hit it.
I don't know. Cuts like a champ. Nope. Did he? Yeah, looks like you're right. Just enough to see it, not to make it.
Which he shouldn't even be able to see it. That's just Jayson taking too little time.
Foul.
Wow. He got rewarded anyway.
It's not
Point
actually a successful safety because you can still see the ball.
Right.
But ball in hand will help with the 2 tied up balls.
Yeah. Ko may see this match slipping away from him now. Or break it open and go 1 rail into the... Yeah.
Oh, he keeps going just a little far.
Yeah, he can see it, but I don't think he can see enough of the edge.
To make it, no, but... And he broke out his balls.
Yeah. Is he jumping? Yeah. I didn't see him go over and get a jump cue. That could have ended in a worse position for Ko. Again, oh, well, he got lucky with that ball down there.
Yeah, but it was still one of his better safeties yet.
Yeah. I mean, if that ball doesn't roll to where it is, he's got a one real kick. Or he could have taken just a little more time and put him on the bottom of the ball, just like Ko did to him.
Again, if he hits it hard and slams and it happens to go into a pocket.
Right. All right, Shaw's supposed to be on the hill right here. If he doesn't like the 12, he can play the 10 in the side and move the 12. Which I think he does right here. Just got to make sure he doesn't, got to make sure he leaves himself something. He could come off the edge of the 12 and leave the 9. Yeah, says I'll just make that ball down the rail. That ball doesn't scare me. It's about 4 times as hard as the 8 ball he missed, but
So 11, 13, 14, 9.
with Jayson I'm not sure, but I'm willing to say he's out. That 2 rail kick really energized him. Not that it wouldn't energize anybody else in the room. This is an interesting pattern. Jayson's getting a little fast and loose here. And I think he needs a little of it, but not overboard.
Jayson short on the
Nicely
left.
done.
Yep, that 4 ball in the side that Ko had to deal with. It's Jayson's break, isn't it?
Okay.
I think so.
Make sure you make a mental note that Jayson got the balls out when he was ahead.
I tell you that then they do.
Got 18. Jayson short to break.
86% ball making. Now they're both at 100% on safeties, and they have both kicked out of 100% of them. Jayson making a ball 75% of the time. This does not appear to be one of them.
Yeah, there's a little. It's not an easy run.
Looks like we've got some more final results. Yang Fan beat Wang Can 11-4, and Chu Bingji beat Carlo Beato 11-5. So we have 4 players into the final 8. Zhu Long, Yang Fan, Chu Bingji, and Gong Hei Feng, which the 4 players that are into the final 8 are all Chinese. And Ximing Chen is the only player in the ladies division who's won her match. She's into the final 8. She defeated Jingxi Ya 9-3.
He made a nice shot, but when he did it, he bumped that 3 ball over in front of his 13, so he's going to have to get it out of there or set up for another bank in the side that he likes.
Was he trying to move the 13?
No, he made a stripe in the corner, and in the process,
I see.
blocked the 13 ball. Might be able to get it out right now.
Yeah, and they still got to deal with the 10 ball. And I don't know if the 9... Does the 9 clear the 1?
I think he's taking it 1 ball at a time.
That's not a good plan.
He's ringing again.
I'm doing commentary with Billy the Kid. Safety already.
Trying to put a ball in front of the pocket to help with the breakout, but he kind of left it at a bad angle with that 4 ball.
And as often as Jayson has played balls off of other balls, you think he'll play the 6 or the 2 off the rail and the 11? Or the 3?
Oh. I think he likes the lucky ball way.
I think he plays safe, makes the 11 here. Yep. He's daring him to shoot that 13 down the rail. With the 10 tied up. There's not a lot of reward in that. Now, is he trying to make this ball, or is he playing safe?
Both.
Neither.
He's still got the 10 in front of the 5. He's leaving it there on purpose.
Yeah. Jayson's got more balls on the table, which means he's in a better position when it comes to a safety battle. Of course, he knows Jayson's going to go for shots like this. Okay.
He should be able to make the 6 and break the 5 out, right?
I think he can. I wonder if he's looking to get way up on the short rail so he can cut the 4 in. We broke that out nice. And he may be able to draw back over to where the 9's at. If he can draw back and touch the 9, I think he's out. Draw to the short rail and to the 9. If he can bump the 9, I think he's got 1, 4, 7, 8. Or 4, 1, 7, 8. Railing back.
It's going to come out a little bit further. Maybe he's going to end up doing the corner rather than the side.
He could. Or he could just kill this. I think if he kills it, he'll still have an angle coming down towards the 8. He'll probably shoot your shot, though. Yep. One rail for the 8. The fat lady's got her sheet music out. It's a big win. I think anytime you beat Ko Ping-yi, it's a big win. I don't care who you are. You flip a coin with him and win, that's a big win.
Jayson Shaw on the match. Congratulations.
11-7, Jayson Shaw winner. Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember he was going to play the winner of Wu Shaxing and Mick Hill, which is currently at 9-8 Wu Shaxing.